Good afternoon everyone, it's Kylie here from GF Oats Australia. It's a bit late this afternoon but we finally got here. But welcome to another edition of Kylie's Kitchen, and I really am excited about this one today. It's super easy, but before we get into it, each and every Friday I do a Kylie's Kitchen live sharing a new recipe with you. Sometimes it's ones that I find, sometimes it's ones that other people have shared with me. And each and every Friday we also have a newsletter that goes out, and I share these recipes in that newsletter. So if you haven't subscribed to that newsletter, I'm going to put the link in the comments below, and you will also get a free copy, a sample copy of my 50 Ways with GF Oats. So let's get into this quickly. Now, this one I'm going to read off my notes a bit because it's Friday afternoon. Now, one of my favourite combinations are baked apple. Only last week I was in Brisbane at a restaurant, and of course out of all the beautiful desserts, I ordered apple pie, and it was an apple and rhubarb. But anything to do with apple, rhubarb, oats, nuts, I'm in there. So this one I loved though because it had no sugar and it actually had no flour. And I think you'll find that you've got all the ingredients in your house already. So let's get into it, and quickly I will show you. So you've got your notebook and pen, 3 cups of course, uncontaminated oats in here. I've already put in there 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and put more in if you're obsessed with it like I am. Now, a cup of milk. You can use whatever milk. I actually used the last lot, I used coconut milk. This one I used almond milk. Either way it'll be fine. It's just the moisture that you need. 2 beaten eggs to hold it together. Now you can use, in my recipe I'll share next week, you can use apple sauce I've put in there, but today I've got so many frozen bananas in the freezer. I actually blended up a cup of bananas and I've put that in there, so that's why it's a little bit brown. Now in this bowl I have some chopped up apple and some pecans, as you can see. Now I'm going to pop them in as well, and I'm going to show you what the consistency is like. Now it also has half a cup of honey because my family like things a little bit sweet, but I've got a secret ingredient I want to share with you. I don't know whether any of you have tried this, but can you see they're sweet drops, and they're from Sweet Leaf. So if you don't want to add honey in, especially if you're vegan, try these out. This is a vanilla flavour from them, and it's just based on xylitol, or stevia I think. This one is stevia. Anyway, it only takes a few drops and you've got some sweetener in there. Okay, so look at that consistency. So it's fairly wet, but not too wet that it can't fit into your muffin trays and it's not too slodgy. Okay, so you just pop them into your muffin trays like this. I'm not going to go through the whole lot and bore you with it, but you can see this will fit 12 in there, okay? I've got the oven on. Once again, I haven't prepared any earlier for you. I'm just not that organised. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take a photo of it when I bring it out of the oven, and I'll come back in about 30 minutes and show you what they look like. So on a moderate oven, about 160 degrees, not too hot. Gluten-free doesn't like too hot. So pop them in 25 to 30 minutes. You'll see that they start to brown on top, and you're done. And that recipe will be on our blog. So that's our recipe for August. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for the love, and I will see you next week. Have a lovely weekend.